Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be about all the new Beatles gifts, records, things like that I've acquired throughout the holiday seasons. Like I mentioned, a good chunk of this portion is going to be records, but I also have some gifts that I've received that aren't quite records, but are Beatles objects and memorabilia type stuff. And some of these I've gotten through the mail for records or to local record stores, and some of them are gifts too. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the non-vinyl Beatles stuff, and I'll start, I guess, with this one. I got the Beatles Lego portrait here. I'm currently building it right now. It only gives you can only make one portrait, unfortunately, but it gives you the option to do 4. So I'm currently doing Ringo. I'll probably just stick with that one. It's pretty cool. And then also about that, at Barnes & Noble's there's a display that has like a little cardboard banner of the kind of the Beatles portraits. So if I might be interested in trying to see if I can get that, if I can ask. And if anyone's out there, you can go ahead and try to ask that too if you're interested. And then I guess I'll go with this one here, another gift. It's the Beatles Yellow Submarine Little People. Kind of a cute novelty kind of gift. It's kind of fun though. Alright, next I got a couple calendars for 2021. Here's the small calendar there. And here is a regular sized calendar here. And this says it's the collector's edition. I always try to get one calendar every year, Beatles wise. And it seems like every year they have a collector's edition like this, at least for the past 2 years, and then they have another one that's Yellow Submarine, but like the Yellow Submarine one has been going out for at least like the past 3 years. And then there's like another collector's one. So it's kind of weird, but I try to stay away for the Yellow Submarine because it's kind of similar for the years past, so I don't really see the point of kind of keep getting the same thing. So I try to get something a little different. And next up we got Beatles Happy Socks. I've had my eye on this for quite a while since they came out. Just haven't got around to getting it, but this Christmas finally happened. So there's all the socks inside. Let's see, we got the Dreadful Flying Glove, Yellow Submarine, the Apple Bonkers, Chief Meanie and Jeremy, some Snapping Turks, and the Dreaded Vacuum Flask, and the Beatles portrait kind of there. And I also kind of got a separate Beatles Happy Sock. It's a little bit different than the Yellow Submarine versions. This is, I think, part of the newer set that came out recently, so happy to get that finally. And now I'm going to be going on to the vinyl records. I got a good bit of 45s and a good bit of LPs. So I'm going to start off with the 45s here. And this one is Beatles Hard Day's Night with Things We Said Today. This record is from Sweden. Let's see here. That's what the back looks like. And the record label. Alright, so I like that one. That's also on the poster that I'm trying to complete, if you don't know. Alright, next up we just got Plain US, Love Me Do, with P.S. I Love You on the back here. And this is on the black box Tolly label. And I just got this because it's a slightly different label variation than the ones that I've had. I do have the picture sleeves, it's just I don't need to buy the picture sleeve for every label variation. Kind of keeps things a little cheaper too. Alright, next up we got another foreign picture sleeve, and this one's from Argentina. And this is Paperback Writer and Rain. It's the same picture on the back. There. And it's on the Odeon Pops label. It plays at 33 1/3. And I got another one from Argentina up next. And this is All You Need Is Love and Baby You're a Rich Man. There you go. Now this picture sleeve is kind of fragile, so I'm not going to take it out. But again, on the Odeon Pops label. Pretty cool. And next two are going to be from the Jukebox Only series. And the first one is on yellow and orange transparent vinyl, and it's Here Comes the Sun, backed with Octopus's Garden. And that came out in 1994. And the next Jukebox Only one came out in 1996. And it's on blue, transparent. It's All Too Much. And it's only a northern song. So I'm glad I have those two. Kind of getting closer and closer to completing the Jukebox Only series. Alright, so next up we got 3 Paul McCartney picture sleeves. These are all at an antique store, and decided to get them. Ebony and Ivory, backed with Rain Clouds, from 1982 on the Columbia label. Next up we got Spies Like Us, Spies Like Us and My Carnival on the B-side from 1985 on the U.S. Capitol label. That's what it looks like there. And the last Paul McCartney single we got is from 1986. This is Stranglehold, backed with Angry remix. Again on the Capitol. I think it's the throwback Rainbow Capitol label. I'm glad to add those two Paul McCartney singles. And I got 2 other 45s that aren't really Beatles, but they're Beatles related. These are from Peter and Gordon, and this is World Without Love, credited with Paul McCartney and John Lennon. And I do have another one that came out later, also with A World Without Love on the Blue Star Line label. But on the backside is Nobody I Know, which is also a Paul McCartney song, written song. So I decided to pick those up for like $1 or $2, so. And on to the LPs. First up we got is the Beatles' second album. And this came out in 1964. And I got this because this is an Indianapolis pressing. There's the label. Alright. Next up we got Something New. Also released in 1964. This is a Gloversville pressing on the Capitol label. You see there's a kind of a sticker there. This album's not in the best shape, but I got it for pretty cheap, and it's just a slight variation of what I have already, so I wasn't too worried about that. So now we're going into more solo stuff. We got Paul McCartney. Oh, I got one more Beatles record here I want to show. Yeah. We got Help, original motion soundtrack. Here's the back. Now, I tried to look this one up on Discogs and on just the internet in general, and I could not find what pressing this was. So I made my own entry in Discogs, but I know I looked up the inner sleeve here. I believe that this is from like a kind of a late 66 or 67 Capitol inner sleeve. And you can see the whole punch there, just like it was on the album. So I think it is original to the album. And it's in mono. And the record's really nice shape. And here's the label. You can see that. It's a Los Angeles pressing. And all the letters are really tight and compact, and I just couldn't find the exact label, so I think it's a Los Angeles pressing from 1967. I know it's not anything later, like a 68 or pressing on Capitol, because I think all of those are in stereo, it seems like, and this is in mono, so if anyone has any idea what this pressing could be, I would appreciate it, but I think it has to be around a 67 pressing because of the inner sleeve. So that was kind of an interesting find. Alright, now on to the Paul McCartney albums here. This is kind of an upgrade copy of Ram for me. Came out in 1971, Winchester pressing. On the US Apple label here. Alrighty, next up we got Pipes of Peace. Here, from 1983. Comes with the inner sleeve. On the Columbia label. There's the Columbia label side, and there's the other side. It seems to me, whenever I go to record stores in general, or antique stores, I seem to find a lot of Paul McCartney stuff, but not really a whole lot of other solo Beatles in terms of records. In terms of 45s, I see a good mix of all four. But in terms of like vinyl albums, I seem to see a lot of Paul stuff out there, and I just can't really seem to find the other solo Beatles stuff, it seems to me, at least where I am. So I can seem to gather a lot of good Paul material, but can't really seem to find the other ones for at least a good price, at least anyway. So on to the next record. We got a 12-inch single here, 1984, No More Lonely Nights. On the Columbia label again. There's that. And the last record I'm going to show today, it's not a Paul McCartney album, this is a record store day. I got this as a gift, and it's Chants of India. It comes with like a nice portrait of George Harrison and Ravi Shankar. Nice picture there. And it is on a really nice red vinyl. Here's the Dark Horse inner sleeve. It looks nice. I wasn't originally planning on picking this up when it first came out. But since I got it as a gift, I really like the packaging. It's really nice. And I played it, sounds good. Probably won't play it again, just because the style of music, it's not, I guess, really my favorite, I guess you would say, but it's kind of just interesting in terms of being a Beatles fan, and Ravi Shankar helping out George Harrison is kind of just a neat kind of collector's album more than anything. So I enjoyed having that. That's really nice packaging. And that about does it for this video. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for other videos. Thanks.